I haven't done one of these videos for a while. I thought I'd do a What's in My Bag 2020. Why not? Let's do it. Okay, what's in my bag 2020? My bag of choice is still the Manfrotto street backpack from Manfrotto. This backpack has served me well over the last couple of years. I've had it 2 years. It's a little bit faded on the side there. It's been pulled on the material a couple of times, but it's done some travelling, this bag has. It's been through some airports. It's a very good backpack. It's got a top section up here with a couple of pockets for pens and your passport and stuff, and then there's like a little secret pocket there as well. It's separated there from the camera section, but it has got a zip, so you can unzip it if you wanted to make it like a full backpack, and the camera section there does actually come out, so this can be just a normal backpack if you want it to be a normal backpack. The camera section is good. It's fully customizable, nice red and this camo colour inside. And you can change these dividers obviously, and they're well padded, so it's going to protect your camera, which is what the bag needs to do. That's its main job. Zips wise, all the zips are still working. It's got two front pockets there and a top pocket there. There's a pocket on the side there, and it has a pocket on the side there. It also has a laptop compartment in the back, which I put in there, my next item that I carry in my camera bag. The next item in the camera bag is the iPad Pro 2019. This bad boy is an absolute beast, and I've been using it a lot for sort of on-the-go editing, on-the-go photo editing as well, particularly because you can get Lightroom in here and it's pretty powerful. Got the Apple Pencil, but I do like using that just as like a stylus. It's a lot more intuitive when you're doing it. I've got the foldable keyboard on there as well. It's the 13-inch edition, 12.9-inch or whatever it is. I love this. I took it to New York. I did a little bit of editing, video editing, like pre-editing before I come back to put in Premiere Pro, and I edited all my photos from New York on this. So this goes with me everywhere. It's brilliant. The camera is the one I'm filming on. I take that and it goes in the main section of the backpack where the camera goes, and it's the Canon M50 with the Sigma 16mm 1.4 on there. This camera is, I think, gonna have sort of a cult status at some point. It's gonna be one of the top cameras of all time. It's so popular, it's so reliable. I've had it for over 2 years and it never let me down at all. With Canon edging towards making new lenses, new native lenses for this camera, it's going to be a big thing for when the Mark II comes out, or the M60, which is rumoured. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe down below, press the bell so you don't miss any uploads, because there's news coming on that M60 / Mark II M50 soon, so stay tuned for that one. With these Sigma lenses as well, it just expands the options you've got. The lenses are amazing, and this M50 is just so capable. So that is the camera. On top of the camera, I generally use this microphone, which is the Rode Video Micro. It's 99% reliable. I've had no issues with it apart from when using it with the GoPro. But yeah, this microphone is good. Generally, the wind deflection with this big fluffy thing on the front is good as well. So that's the microphone. I'm rocking the GoPro 7 at the moment. It's been, to the most part, reliable. I've had a few turning off issues, a few battery drain issues in the past with this, but I've seemed to have solved that. It works pretty well for me at the moment. The stabilization is amazing. It shoots 4K 60, which is amazing. The time-lapse, time warp feature is amazing. So all round, this is very capable, and I'll choose this over the GoPro 8 any day. The GoPro goes in this generally because I like the way it grips. It's got like, it's a tripod. It's from Soon Sun 3-in-1. It's aluminium stroke plastic. It's got like this tire effect. Can you see it on the grip? It's really nice grip, and it does open out like that to make a tripod. So yeah, I like using this one. I prefer this over the GoPro one because the GoPro one's only like little dinky one, but that's what the GoPro goes in. I've got the 75 to 300 EF-M lens, which is, it's just a basic lens. It's a cheap lens, but it's good for those zoom shots. On the very odd occasion that I do use a zoom lens, this is the lens I've got just as a cheap option. With the M50, you do need an adapter, so I'm using this EF-M to EFS adapter from Miki. I did a 1 Minute Wednesday on this next week, I think, and again, make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss 1 Minute Wednesdays. Every Wednesday, little tips on creativity and photography and videography and all that kind of thing, so stay tuned. So yeah, this goes on there, and then you can put it on the M50. That's the zoom lens. I've also got the standard kit lens that came with the M50, the 15-45. It's a good lens. If you just want to go lightweight, I'll stick it on auto and I'll go with this lens. It's a decent quality lens and very cheap and light as well. I've also got the macro lens from Canon. Just recently bought this. It's a 28mm macro lens. It has a trick up its sleeve, this. I'm going to do a video on this soon as well. I haven't got around to doing it, but it's got a light on the front that switches on when it's attached to the camera. Yeah, so the light on the front helps with the macro shots, because you need a lot of light for macro photography. So I'm doing the video coming on that soon, but I'm doing experimenting. I'm learning how to use it a bit more. So the 28mm macro. For the Sigma lens, I use this variable density filter from Hoya. It's a good quality one. It was about £100 and it's decent. It's lasted me a good 1.5 years, so I've used that. I managed to look after it and not damage it yet. Maybe a bit of sand in there, but it works. You need, if you're going out in bright lights and you're shooting in manual mode in video, you do need this. You're going to need a variable density filter when you're out in bright lights and stuff, so that is the one I use. I've got a couple of these things that I use for my batteries. I keep these in here. They're from Innertech, just off Amazon. They're very cheap, but I've had these about 3 years now and they've lasted pretty well. The zips still work perfectly. I keep my batteries in there, and yeah, I fully recommend these. All these things that I'm listing here will be linked in the description below. You can go and purchase them. There will be affiliate links, so it does help this channel if you do buy through the link. And yeah, really appreciate that. But all the things down below in the description if you want to grab any of these items yourself. I use this SD card holder from B-Way. It's a decent one. It's not a Pelican case, but it's very, very similar. It's very hard. It yeah, locks nice and easily. It's waterproof and it keeps up to 12 SD cards. Always got some spare SD cards just in case we have any corrupt ones or I lose one, which has happened. While we're on the case of cases, that makes sense. I've got this one from Ugreen. Ugreen you see a lot on Amazon. They do a lot of decent stuff actually, generally cables they specialise in, but this is a cable holder. I've got some cables in here for like charging the GoPro, the drone, a spare micro HDMI cable there. These fast tying reusable zip tie things from Night Eyes, they're brilliant. They have sponsored this channel in the past, so big shout out to Night Eyes. And yeah, in this little zip compartment, I've got the Aperture light. It's the AL M9 light from Aperture. And take this out with me everywhere I go just in case I need an extra light or for photography or something like that. It's a great light and the battery lasts ages. So I'll keep all my cables in that bit. And then in the other side, I've got another compartment with bits and bobs. I've got a waterproof notepad, Sharpie, pen. This is for traveling as well. I've got this step down ring, which I use for the zoom lens if I want to use the variable density filter with it. There's loads of stuff in here. I did a video on this recently as well. It's a USB SD card reader for the iPad. That's brilliant. I always use an Apple plug, and I always use an Apple Watch Apple plug spare with me. I've always got one because, simple reason, these fold away and they go in the bag a lot easier. So that is it. Some spare GoPro accessories. These little tripod connectivity things that screw onto the side of the small cage thing if you want to attach any more things to the camera. I've got a couple of those. Lightning to 3.5mm jack converter, like a little bit of a, and spare tripod connectivity Swiss Arc things. Yeah, some bits and bobs and stuff that I'm going to use. Stuff you need when you come to it. When it comes to using your phone, I've always got a Manfrotto phone holder. So it's on a little small rig ball head there, but that's focus. That's pretty cool as well. It always comes in handy to have a phone holder with you. Cleaning accessories, I use a little dust blower for getting the stuff off the lenses, a little sort of sponge one and a fluffer there, and always a little microfiber cloth. Don't go anywhere without my AirPods Pro. I love these. They are fantastic. They are a massive upgrade on the normal AirPods. They stay in your ears, they sound fantastic, and they connect to all your Apple devices, including your Apple TV as well. If you didn't know that, I might do a video on that soon, but don't go anywhere without these Apple AirPod Pro. Finally, but definitely not least, I have the Mavic Mini drone from DJI. This is another recent purchase and it's brilliant. It's under 250 grams, so you can fly anywhere, not breaking any laws. It's very, very capable. I've flown it up to 2 kilometers away from me. It shoots in 2.7K. It hasn't got any follow modes, smart follow modes, but if you've flown drones before, you can get those shots. Well, that's it. That is what's in my camera bag 2020. I'll do another one next year because all of this stuff would have changed. No doubt. No doubt at all. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Please, again, do make sure you subscribe, press the bell so you don't miss any uploads, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, stay safe. See you soon.